The Wick Pollock House on YSU's east side will be home of President Cynthia Anderson, eventually. Construction bids exceeded preliminary estimations, and a new bid will be accepted in June. Hopefully, construction on the historic building will begin in July.
It was a mansion turned over to the university, and at one point it was made into a hotel. Since then we've decided that we're going to renovate the mansion, bring it back to the way it was, hopefully as much as we can.
The nearly $4.5 million project is largely funded by community philanthropists. While deconstruction efforts have left $3 million to finish the renovation, the bids for those renovations are more costly than originally anticipated, forcing officials to consider scaling back the entire project.
There's a lot of things we're looking at. A lot of them aren't really set in stone yet. We have a meeting not this Friday, following Friday, with the architect. And kind of what we asked them to do is look at some of the things, talk with some of the contractors, see where a lot of the money was, see where the big ticket items were. Let's see how we can kind of scale those down, not really going down in quality, but see how we can kind of reduce those large ticket items.
Maintaining the historic setting of the Wick Pollock House serves many purposes, including adding to the overall campus aesthetics and helping the community to preserve an older home.
You know, a historic place like this, and renovating it for the president's mansion, so it's going to be kept up and be a viable part of the university and like an iconic piece of the university. Yeah, I think it's pretty good.
The old mansion on Wick Avenue is one of several antiquated homes the university has acquired. Finding a use for these buildings with shrinking funds has become an increasing concern for YSU facilities.
We have some of these old buildings that are an asset, and certainly the city and historic people kind of see them as assets, but they're in university possession. Then we've got to figure out what's the use for it. What can we do as a core of the mission of the university that we put money into this thing, you know, that we fix it up? Those are some of the questions you asked. Particularly in these times when we have, you know, the budget crisis we're kind of looking at, and money seems to be kind of tight. It's like, do you spend the money to maintain and heat that structure you really have no use for, other than it's an old viewed as a historic place? Those are the kind of things I know they wrestle with a lot.